The financial cost of the Gaza war for Israel has surpassed $67 billion since 2023. And by mid-2025, the total projected costs were expected to reach about $87.5 billion, according to official estimates. The costs include both direct and indirect military expenditures, as well as the economic implications from the war. The cost of Israel's military operations has surged, and the war spending between January and May was reportedly over $30 billion. Analysts expect defense spending to nearly double this year compared to the pre-war levels, accounting for about 7% of Israel's GDP. A significant portion of direct costs coming from payments to reserve soldiers. An official estimate reports that a third of wartime spending, or about $20 billion, went towards pay and benefits for over 360,000 reservists mobilized. Israel faces a funding crunch from budget deficit widening to about 7% of the GDP. The Bank of Israel initially predicted growth of 3% for 2024. But revised it down to 2%. The war is expected to shave about 1 to 2% from Israel's GDP for this year. Israel has received substantial military aid from the U.S., including a $16.3 billion supplemental aid package. Still, according to the Bank of Israel, the long-term economic losses could reach $400 billion over the next decade. The Finance Ministry, for its part, is seeking to cut social services spending in its fiscal fight. For this year, the Defense Ministry sees between 118 billion and 130 billion shekel, or $31 billion to $35 billion, to cover the Gaza operations. However, the Finance Ministry capped the defense budget at 110 billion shekel, or $29 billion, to prevent credit downgrades. Still, Fitch downgraded Israel's credit rating, citing the high cost of the conflict and increased security spending. Beyond the direct impact, there are other hits to the economy from the Gaza war. The mass call-up of reservists has significantly disrupted the labor market. Estimates showing a loss of economic output of about 100 million shekels per day. The conflict has hit Israel's tourism industry, with international flights suspended and visitor numbers plummeting. The Gaza conflict has weighed on investor and business confidence. Israel's crucial high-tech sector has also been hit by the decline in foreign and domestic investment. Some tech companies have cancelled investments or moved operations elsewhere due to the prolonged uncertainty. Reports show Intel reportedly cancelled a $25 billion factory construction, and Samsung next closed its venture capital operations in Israel.